It's been a long time since I've seen you guys again. Went through a rough patch, now I'm back. And in full force. It's good to see you all. At least I hope you guys are all doing well. Well, topic for this week is Mother's Week. Mother's Day comes once a year, you guys all know that, right? Why is it that we wait till Mother's Day to give our mothers a call or text them and say, hey, happy Mother's Day, Mom? Or call on the phone, happy Mother's Day, text, write a postcard. Are we supposed to know our mothers more than just on Mother's Day? At least I think so. Maybe you guys believe the same. There's these mothers that, I'm not speaking of all mothers, but we should recognize all our mothers. But I want to pay particular attention to those, and emphasize those mothers that sacrifice for their kids. It's not that one that goes, she's divorced, and then she rushes to get married without getting to know the guy and seeing if her kids will be compatible with a stepfather. Are they going to be like a father and son relationship or a daughter and son relationship? Or is it going to be an abuser? That's not the kind of mother we want to emphasize on. But still, even on Mother's Day, call that mother and tell her Happy Mother's Day. And remember her not just on Mother's Day alone. So we're looking to just zoom into those special, dedicated mothers that sacrifice and say, you know what, I have single mothers out there that say, I'm not going to get married right now because I want to take care of my kids. And if I do get married, I want a husband that's going to take care of my kids like he's their own and love him, love me, and my kids the same. Yeah. So I've just come to understand that I had a discussion with a friend of mine. He's Christian. And we're just talking about mothers. I don't know how the topic came in a way, but it did. Because he came from a divorced family, such as like me. And we're just talking about mothers. His mother raised him, and my mother raised me, and he was talking about how much he loved his mother and how much she sacrificed for him. And even though he's over 20, in his 20s, he said, I don't mind what people think. I know that there's people who become a certain age, over 18 or 20, and they move out of their parents' house. But I don't forget what my mother has done for me, the sacrifices that she has taken, and that she's my best friend. She's always been there for me, and she's always the one who's there for me. And living with her and taking care of her is a duty for me. You know, when I heard that, I'm like, I'm Muslim too, and I say the same thing. I definitely agree. My mom sacrificed so much for me and my sister, and I don't think I could ever pay her back for it. And I don't think that we should just remember our mothers on Mother's Day. Hey, Mom, since today is Mother's Day, which I don't know, I'm not sure if it falls in March or May, and I know we're not in March or May, but I just really believe that it's important to recognize our mothers, not just on Mother's Day, especially those ones that really truly sacrifice so much for their kids. Like I remember growing up, and I was not rich, but I remember my mom used to take us to McDonald's. It used to be like the funnest thing, and she used to not order anything and say, you know, what do you guys want? My favorite thing back then was the fish fillet. I make sure when you order it, get it on the quarter bun. It's so tasty. But don't get it from McDonald's, get it from Burger King. They have big fish that's really good. Anyways, she used to say to us, you know, get whatever you want. And she used to say, I'm not hungry. Well, the fact of the matter is she wanted to get something for us. She wanted us to buy what we wanted. And she did feel like she wanted something, but she said, she probably thought in her mind, years after that, she said, I do that because I didn't have money back then, so it was a matter of choice, so I put you guys first. I'm thankful for that and other things too. Okay? So remember to think about your mother. I have, so don't just remember her on Mother's Day because it falls on March or May. Another thing is, my mom used to tell me this. When her birthday comes around, we used to give her a card and, try to make her feel special. And she said that, our Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, she said, one thing that, it always stays in my mind. I know we don't see eye to eye all the time, my mom and I, but we do agree to disagree, which is a good thing. So she said to me one time that, you know what, if you're happy and you have good health, every day is your birthday. Every day is a holiday, whether it's your birthday or not. If you're healthy and you're happy, then it's always a holiday. So you guys remember that out there. Mother's Day is not the only holiday. Every day is a holiday for our mothers out there, as long as they're in good health and they're happy. And it's our duty, whether Muslim or Christian, in my opinion, and Muslim, whether Muslim or Christian, it's our duty to respect our mothers, take care of them. As they took care of us, they carried us, our mothers carried us 9 months. According to the Prophet, may peace and blessings be upon him, Prophet Muhammad in particular, he has said one thing. On the authority of Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, who reported that a person came to the Messenger of Allah, God, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and said, who among the people is most deserving? Who among the people is most deserving of good companionship? He said, your mother. He asked again, then who? He said again, your mother. He asked then who? The Holy Prophet, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said again, your mother. He again asked, then whom? He said, then your father. You see how important the importance of the mother is? Especially in particular, I want to, like I had mentioned before, I want to emphasize the mother that sacrificed. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim, if you're Christian, or you're Jewish. You need to put your mother, God first, and then your mother. We must not forget the sacrifices that they do for us. They're always there for us. Who's there for us? Okay, we could say you have a lot of friends. I could actually pick good friends just on one hand. Just one hand. Not many friends, right? But on one of that side, the friends right here, one of my best friends I know will always be there for me. Will always be there for us through thick and thin. Our best friend. An heir, someone who will listen to you. That's your mother. That's my mother right there. I know she will never fail me. She's always there for me when I need her, even when I don't. And there's times where we don't always agree on things, and that's okay. You don't have to agree on everything, but at the end, you always have a special place in your heart for your mother. They sacrifice, they take care of us. They give us things they never had. And we don't know how much we can ever give back. We don't know if we can ever give back what they have given us. You only know this or come to realize it when you become an adult and you're given responsibility. Okay? On that note, I was reading a book years ago about mothers. The title of the book was called Dear Mothers, Dear Mom. I have some special quotes from people. I'm going to share them with you because I think they're pretty cool. One person said, Pat Baldwin said, what did I learn at my mother's knee? These 4 words. She believed in me. Good job, Pat Baldwin. Another one by Strickland Gillian. You may have tangle wealth untold, caskets of jewels and coffers of gold. Richer than me you can never be. I had a mother who read to me. I don't want this is like a kind of Terry. A lot of people say I don't have a heart. But deep down in there, I still think I have a little piece of a heart inside of me that beats. Beep, 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 beep. Well, that's not a good analogy there. But I'll go to the next one. Mother. This is by Dwight Talmage. Mother. That was the bank where we deposited all our hurts and worries. You're so right, Dwight. Next one. My heart is filled with love and care that grew from seeds you planted there. By Debbie Tomasi. She gotta get some brownie points there for that. Unlike the others. Life, love, and laughter. What priceless gifts. Jim Early. Well told, Jim. We didn't always see eye to eye, but we always saw heart to heart. Sam Levinson. There are homes you run from and homes you run to. Laura Cunningham. She has achieved success, who has gained the love of her children, who has left the world better than she found it, who has never lacked appreciation of earth's beauty, who has looked for the best in others and given the best she had. A.M. Stanley. Your love for your mother is something that you never completely comprehend until you're separated by miles from her warmth and her wonder. Colin McCarthy. So I told you I have a heart. Even though it's sometimes hard to spot. All right. Okay. I invented that, by the way. Children and mothers never truly part. Bond in the beating of each other's hearts. Shelley Gray. Okay. Heart. Stop that. Life was the first gift. Love was the second. And understanding was the third. Marge Piercy. Okay. You thought that was all. But I made up my own. I have my own, actually. And I have to read it because I've written it. I haven't memorized it, yes. But here it is. Okay. Mom, you're my best friend. Always. Forgot a box of napkins. Mom, you're my best friend. Always there for me, listening, advising. And bleeding in me. For you inspire me. And I can never explain in words what you mean to me. Okay. Well, I know what you guys are thinking there. What a sad story. Well, it's not a sad story, okay? I realized that mothers out there need to be respected, taken care of, and we should never forget what our mothers sacrifice and do for us, for they are our best friends. And whether you're Muslim, Christian, or Jewish, I respect all the faiths. We have to recognize this and respect and love our mothers and tell them that we love them. I guess that's all I'll say right now. I think I've said enough. And a lot of you out there, people who know me, think that I don't have a heart. But I guess I proved you guys wrong, because I do have a little heart inside of me.